Hey everybody, so before I begin, this is a warning to you that the camera angles in this video may be completely crazy. I don't know, I'm filming on a webcam. It's the only thing I got. It's kind of hard to get like really good camera angles, but I want to talk more about something that I've been gaining quite a few views and comments on the previous video that I did about it. And it is the Urban Decay Starlight Glitter Body Art Tattoo System. And I did a really quick video on this a little while ago. I just jumped out of the shower. My hair was bad, looked horrible as normal, but I've been getting a lot of views on that video, and I've been getting a lot of comments on it, and a lot of people have been asking if I can do a demo on it, and also is it safe for the eyes. There are no warnings on this that say otherwise, that you cannot use that on the eyes, and I actually just got a comment on that video a few hours ago, and the girl said that she went to Ulta and asked, and they did say it is safe for the eyes. So if you want to use this glitter for the eyes, that is your call. Glitter, any kind of glitter is always kind of risky when using around the eye area, so use caution, but just use it at your own discretion, I guess, if you want to or not. It would be really pretty because there are some really pretty gorgeous colors, but the big reason I wanted to do this video was because I wanted to do a demo, and also right now this is super cheap. When I bought this, it was $12 on the Urban Decay website, and several people had told me since that it's actually only $10 at Ulta. So if they still have it on Urban Decay, or if they have it at Ulta, it's really cheap. I know right now Ulta's having 20% off their whole store. Urban Decay is always having sales, so you can get this very dirt cheap. And even if you just buy it for this brush, it's worth it. You can just buy it for this glue, which is basically a lash adhesive glue. It's worth it. If you just buy it for the glitter to use for a craft project, it's probably worth it, because this is just, I love this set. I didn't think I'd use it as much as I do, and I didn't think it would work as well as it does, but it's amazing. So it comes with 5 glitters. It comes with a pink, a gold, a purple, kind of like a grayish metallic color, and a green. It comes with this brush, it comes with adhesive, and it comes with 10 templates that you can use. So this is it. Mine is very messy because I have been using it so often, but this is what it is. These glitters are a very good size. You may be like, oh, that's so small. It's not. You do not need a lot of glitter with this at all. It'll last a very long time. I'm sorry, that's my phone. But yeah, and then it comes with the brush for application, it comes with the glue, and like I said, it comes with 10 stencils. State board, hygienic speaking, no, you cannot use these again. If you're going to be using it on yourself, go for it. If you're going to be using these like on clients or something, then no, do not use it more than once. But I think pretty much everybody who buys this will be using it for themselves or for their friends. If your friends don't care, use it more than once. I use these several times. But it has a snake, it has a rose, it has a cute skull, it has a bunch of stars, and it has this like rockabilly sparrow. And there are 2 of each, so there's, 2 of the stars, 2 of the sparrows, there's 2 of each. But like I said, I use these more than once. Just, be careful with them and treat them delicately. And there are lots of websites where you can get things just like this, and you can get other templates. I've seen, I think it was like LA Glitter. It's a company based in California, and they have like stencils for 50 cents, and they have a huge range of ones. So just look online for glitter stencils if you want more. But I am going to do a demo. I'm just going to use a star. I'll probably just use one, just because, like I said, it is kind of hard to do this on that kind of camera. But I'm going to get everything ready. This is the brush you'll be using to apply the glitter on, and I have some little tips and tricks I'll show you guys to make it a little bit easier. And you want to make sure you get your glue. This is the Starlight adhesive glue, and I like this because it's actually on this nice little brush, so it makes it very easy to get it in every little nook and cranny and corner, so that's really nice. And then, let's see, for the colors, what colors do you think I should do? Well, let's say stars, so I guess I could do gold, but tomorrow's Easter, so I want to do something kind of more fun color, so I think I'll do pink, and maybe I'll do gold in the center. This is another fun thing. You can use as many colors as you want. It really doesn't set up that quickly, so you do have time to work with it, which is nice. So let's get started. Again, I apologize if the camera angle is bad, but I'm working with what I got here. I'm just going to go ahead and open my glitters, though, get everything ready. I'm going to pour a little bit in here. Yes, this is very messy. It is very fine glitter, so I'd advise doing this even outside if you can, just so you don't have too much of a mess to clean up. But I'm just going to go ahead and get everything ready and putting it in the cap. And I'll put some of the pink in the cap, but of course, with any craft project or anything that involves glitter, it will be messy. So if you have kids and you're doing this with your kids, I'd make sure I was with them at all times because it can get really messy. So I'm going to try to position the camera here, but first I'm just going to take the stencil, and there is a little clear coating. Just take that off, and you have the backing. Keep this if you're going to be using it again. If you're in a salon or something, like I said, you'll have to throw it away, but if it's for personal use, it's fine to use it more than once. So keep this backing, and then there's still a little clear sheet right there. You're going to want to peel that off. Be very gentle with it. I mean, you can't really rip it, but you know, be gentle with it, especially if you're trying to use it again. Be careful, and especially with ones that have shapes like these, it can get kind of stuck and you can pull. So just gently peel this off. I prefer to place it on the skin once everything is peeled off. It's just easier for me. It tends to pull off the skin. So just completely pull this off. This was such a bad one to do on camera because it's taking me forever with all the little nooks and crannies of the stars, but just don't peel too hard because you don't want it to completely break. And the clear coating you can just throw away. If you are using it again, you don't need it. I just throw mine away. I don't worry about covering it again. So there we go. So this you can just pitch, that's fine to throw away. And then you have your template, and of course with something like this you can use all the stars, you can use one, you can use two. What I'm going to do is I want it on my wrist. One little hint, if you wear a watch or a bracelet a lot on one hand, if you're doing it on your wrist, you might not want to do it on, like I wear a watch on my left wrist a lot, but so you might want to do it on your right one, but you know, just whatever. You can do this anywhere. You can do this, you know, on your wrists, on your arms, on your legs, your ankles, anywhere you want, anywhere, you know, you can put a tattoo, you know. So I generally like to put this on my wrist, so I'm only going to use the top star, I think, and I'm just going to position it on my wrist the way I like it, and make sure you rub it down really firmly. So there we go. I'm just going to use this top star up here, and just try to keep, you know, your arm very firm, or wherever you're doing it. Don't, you know, be bending it a lot because that will create a crease and everything. So just make sure it's on there firmly. Then taking your glue, I'm going to just basically like you're coloring in something. So just get every little nook and cranny, and you know, just a nice coating. You don't need to do it super thin. It will dry if you put a good coat on, so don't worry. Just see, it's clear, and it's a little white, but it will dry clear, so you don't need to worry about that. So just make sure that's on. Close this up so it doesn't dry out, and now take it off. And you do want to try to remember where you put it because the glue is somewhat clear. And I'm just going to stick this right back on, and I can use that again another time. Now I'm going to take my pink, and what I do is I just put it on my brush, and instead of going like, let's see if I can do this like this, I actually tap it on. And you may be like, oh my gosh, that's so messy, but it works. And it actually does not really get glue on the brush. So I'm just going to do kind of a little bit of pink going. Got it on my brush, dabbing it on. Get a little bit of gold, put it on the other side. Got gold on this end. Dab it on. As you can see, it's sticking. There are some other colors on this brush that wasn't that clean when I started, so it is a little bit tie-dyed effect, but that's okay. And you can add as many or as few colors as you want. You can do an all gold star, you can do all pink or purple. You can do stripes. Just remember, it is glue, so it is going to eventually dry, so you want to work at a somewhat quick pace. But just tap it. As you see, I'm literally tapping it right on my skin, right on the glue, and it doesn't really get the brush dirty, so it's completely okay to do that. And this is messy. As you can probably see, there's quite a bit of glitter falling, but it's very fine glitter, so it's not a huge problem. But That's how it's looking so far. This is a really quick thing to do. It's really fun, especially like for the summer and stuff. Super cute. I thought this would be something I would never actually wear. I always like, I could never wear that out in public, but I have been all the time, and I always get compliments. People are like, that is so cool whenever I wear it. So if you see any empty spots, you can just go back. But like I said, tapping it on is the best way to do it. I think they recommend for you to actually like hold it and go like that. And that's not going to do anything. It's going to take way too long, and the coverage won't be as good. So just literally tap it right onto the skin. And then to wash this brush, you can just use baby shampoo or whatever cleanser you use for your other makeup brushes. I have a video on how I wash my makeup brushes. You can do however you wash your brushes. And that is my glitter star tattoo, and it's not as pretty on camera as it is in real life, but it's, as you can see, pink and gold, which is quite fun. And then, you know, you can just wash your brush. To be honest, I actually don't wash mine. That's why I have a little bit of a tie-dye effect on the top of the star. But that's just because I'm lazy and I don't want to wash it. But if you don't want to wash it, you don't have to, so that's okay. I do have quite a bit of glitter on my arm. You can just brush that off or just take a wet washcloth since it's just loose glitter. And there you go. So I really love it. It's really fun. The snake design was a little bit harder. I did that one a while ago. That one was a little bit harder just because it was longer and it was bigger, so it took more time. But it honestly really is pretty quick. I mean, you guys saw me on video and it probably seemed like it took forever, but that's just because I was doing it on video and I was trying to get it in the camera really well. But if I was doing it in person, it would take maybe like 3 minutes, you know, so super fun. I absolutely love it. Overall review, A+. Absolutely A+. The only downside is but it's also kind of a plus, is that it is very hard to get off. Really hard, which is a good thing because then it won't come off right away. This honestly will stay on for several days. It's just hard to get off. I took a shower, I used the body scrub on it, and then I used the makeup remover wipe, and I just let it sit and just washed it and washed it. So it does take a while to come off, but it's good in a way because it stays for a really long time. It's not just going to be like a one-night thing, but this is just so much fun. I see this, like, you know, for cheerleaders, it would be super cute. For, you know, for summertime, for if you go to clubs, I'm sure it'd be really cool. Like at a nightclub or something, for parties. It's just really fun to do. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this demo, and hopefully the camera wasn't too horrible. And if you guys have tried it or are planning on buying it, let me know how you guys like it. Let me know what stencils and color combinations you do. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.